abstract rainbow. I have, like, obviously I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple, but I also have like a darker or lighter version of a color. So I have like red and quinacridone red. I have like blue and also like a phthalo turquoise. Kind of hard to see these colors, honestly, through a phone. Um, let's see here. Maybe the yellows will look good. Yeah, see, I have two different shades of yellow. So I think I'm just going to start with the true shades, get my gradient across here, and then figure out how to, yeah, make it look cool. All right. Probably should have opened these ahead of time. Okay. Cadmium red. This is how I mess with novacolor paint, just right out of the caps usually. Okay, seems like a lot. And I think I'm going to switch to a smaller brush. Look how small this canvas is. Rethink. Much better. And I'm back. Okay. Our first order of business is to make a rainbow on here. I'll show you a couple different ways, because it's like the base layer of how I normally do things. Okay. Red, obviously. Probably went way too far with that, but it doesn't matter. Orange. I have these smaller containers. Maybe I could just use those. See? Yeah. Okay, orange. Doesn't matter what brush. I don't care. Since the paint is wet, if I start going backwards into the red, it'll smear it around. What I want to do is get my like stripe here first. Check this out. It's still wet, so just go that direction. I'm cleaning off my paintbrush, making it a little bit more wet, more orange. And I'm just going backwards over the red and pulling it. Cool. Alright, now we're going to go on to yellow. I have a yellow, green, blue, purple. Hey, we're doing pretty good. Whew, okay, which one is this? This is cadmium. Cadmium yellow. Doesn't matter what yellow you use. Just have fun is like my #1 rule. Just have fun. Enjoy making the art. It'll be the most fun you have the whole day. If you pick easy art styles. That's the disclaimer. I wouldn't say photorealism would be like relaxing, but maybe somebody who does photorealism thinks that's relaxing. I don't know. No offense to any art style. They're all valid and do whatever you want. Okay. Okay, yellow. Oh my gosh, I can't open the green. Oh. I did it. Wow, these tubs are messed up sometimes. Ugh, novacolor. How do we fix this? Okay. Yeah, I know the solution is to not work out of the tubs. Whatever. Okay. Let's try a fatter brush. Medium green. Wow, this brush is hard. Medium green. Whoa. Green. Blue. Wow, this is going to be... Huh. We might have to move some colors around. But this is just the base layer, so in most of my art styles, the base layer gets completely covered. So this is just the idea marks. Okay, we're going to move on to cobalt. and medium violet. Whoa. What is this gonna look like? Purple. Notice I'm not really caring too much, just putting paint on. Get the paint on there. Purple, and then blue. Whoa, I'm making a huge mess. Typical. Okay, next we got cobalt. Okay, and since the paint is still wet, I can just kind of go into the colors next to it and get a little bit of a gradient in there. I'm just trying to pick up some of the green and smear it. Sweet, see that? Pretty cool how that works. You just got to be bold and know that no matter what happens, you can paint over it, right? Okay. Get those edges nice, make your hands real dirty. Alright, I'm liking how this is starting. Okay, so now I'm going to go back over the top with like patterns using round brushes. It's kind of hard to explain my process, but I'm doing my best. Okay, round brush, red. Alright. Wow, look at this hard line right here. Let's see if I can fix that real quick with some water. Wow, I'm using a lot of brushes. Okay. Everything's cool. How about this brush? I'm just getting a brush wet to try to smear it together. I'm just hoping for the best, and I don't really care that much. And I'm just going slightly left to right, barely. Okay, that's good enough. Leaving it there. Alright, so now I'm going back to my cadmium red with a round brush, and I am going to do this thing that I do all the time and I tell you all about all the time, which is just a series of left and right moves and up and down moves. Oh, let me grab something real quick. Go, go, go. Come on, here. Oh. Is it public? Oh, at least it's public. Okay. So, can you see what I'm doing? Great. I'm back. Thanks for your patience. And you probably can't really see it that much, but I'm just crisscrossing my way over the orange. I'll do it with a different color in a minute. You'll be able to see it better. So I'm just going left and right and up and down over and over again. Sometimes I make little, almost like tic-tac-toes. It's just this like relaxing thing I do. It actually is relaxing too. Your brain wants to shut off and do it. Okay, there, I got some going right there, see? It's subtle, it's subtle. We're gonna go to the orange now. I'm gonna try to use the same brush, which is just a round brush, which looks like that. And if I'm correct, these are super... This is like from a multi-package at Ben Franklin. Okay, so these are like on the cheaper side. Why did I just get more red paint when I'm going to orange? Okay, cool. Wash the brush again. Okay, now you'll probably be able to see this more go across the yellow. So check this out. This is just a tiny tub of novacolor paint. First, we're going to do some ups and downs basket weaving. We're going to weave some paint baskets. Oh, there's like a chunk on there that's throwing me off. Fixed it. Okay. Number one rule is you can always paint over something, so be bold. Just going to cover that thing up. And then let's go over towards the yellow. See what happens. Ooh, scary. I'm just watering this paint down with water. Watering this paint down. It'll just make it thinner, which makes it easier to slide across and a little bit less opaque. Excuse me. All I'm doing right now is going across things that I think look weird. So instead of like making the painting more beautiful, I'm literally just crossing things I don't like out as I go, and then it becomes, to me, very pretty in the end. Alright, every once in a while I like to do like a thick one. I feel like it adds a vibe. Check this out. See? Okay. Now let's get to the yellow. I'm switching brushes, because I don't want to wait. Yellow. Cadmium yellow. Novacolor paint with water. Oh, this brush is way too big, but I'm going to go with it. Because what if you only have this brush at home, right? So we're doing the same thing, up and down, left and right. We're going to go a little bit over the orange that way, and then a little bit over the green that way. We're starting to weave the things together, and if I purposely go like over the orange a little bit, watch. Weave, weave, basket weave. If you purposely cover up some of your other marks, it really starts to get interesting. Okay, I'm going to do this fast because I want you to know this art style is fast and fun. You don't have to think at all. Just boop. Keep making marks. Anything you do that you don't like, you can cover up. Everything's going to get covered anyway. If you do this a lot, you can go back and forth across it a million times to make it really seem like it's going to explode. And again, right now, I'm just covering up things I don't like. Little things need something. I don't know what it needs, but I'm going to do a mark there. And then every once in a while, if you want, you can just go way over. Okay? Makes it cool. Next color we're going to grab is the green. We're switching brushes because we have no patience at all to clean them. Let's go. Green. I'm working straight out of the lid because I don't need a palette. Which means I also won't waste any paint. Cool, right? Okay. Straight up dry round brush in a lid. Novacolor. We're going to go back over the yellow a little bit. Just a couple times. That was way dark. It's alright. I'm going to work it. I'm going to show you. It's okay. It's okay to be bold. You can always cover it and unbold. Oh, that looks cool going that direction. You see that? Whoa. Oh, it feels like such a cool surprise when the shapes intertwine. Okay, here we go. I'm having fun making art. Okay, medium green. Just going to get a little water on my brush. And try to go over the yellow a little bit. It's kind of scary because it's such a difference in color. Just a little bit. Just a little bit there. Remember to cross things out. Cross out what you just did to make it more fun. Whoa. Oh, that was cool. Alright, next one is blue. Why not switch brushes? Why not clean 100 brushes later? Because you have no patience. The thing is, this art style works best wet, so if you could just do a brush per color, it'll save yourself a lot of headache. Alright, here's a brush. Round brush. Cheap round brush from a multi-kit at Ben Franklin that comes like this. Boop. Like $5 brushes. So same thing as last time. We're going to take the blue and we're going to go over the green. We're going to go over the purple too. And we're going to be bold. Because we can always cover it up. This style is so cool because you can just... The more you cover things up, the more interesting it gets. So if you actually plan on covering things up, you'll be a little bit more bold. Hopefully I'm not mumbling too much. I'm still getting used to like making art and talking. This particular style almost requires your brain to shut off too, so talking while I'm doing it, it's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you what I'm doing. Left, right, up, down. Right, left. Half of a tic-tac-toe. Close to almost a tic-tac-toe shape. Okay, so can you see I went over the green and over the purple? So cool. Almost done with this first layer across. We're going to move on to purple and use a brand new brush. I got the lid. Just a dry brush because I don't care if it goes on thick. I think I actually want some of it to go on thick. Same thing as last time. Left, right, up, down, left, right. It doesn't matter if they kind of go diagonal. You'll end up covering those. Alright, so this is the first layer is done. We're 17 minutes in. We've almost completed a painting. I would say most people on Earth would look at this and say, hey, that looks like a completed painting. Very cool, abstract, right? So we made it cool, abstract in 17 minutes. But because we're artists, we're going to go further on it. We're going to take it further. So now I'm going to go in, because I've already got a light and a dark to every color I have here, right? So I have a light yellow to match this dark yellow. Hansa. It's actually Hansa Yellow Light. I can't get that one open. Okay. Next time I'll open these before I go live. Alright, here's the lid of my Hansa Yellow Light. And I'm taking a very small round brush. I think I'm going to go smaller. Watch this. Boop. Ooh, super small. I'm going to take the lid of this Hansa Yellow. And all I'm going to try to do is put a couple interesting things in here. I don't even know what that means. Like, interesting things. Okay, here we go. What part don't I like? This little swoosh is kind of crooked. See this little swoosh here? My eye is like, don't do that. So I'm going to go right to it. And I'm going to go interesting left to right and up and down. And maybe I'll just cover that spot a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm going to leave that. I'm just scanning the yellow to see what's a boring spot. I'm going to say right here, need something. So let's go. You guessed it. Up and down, left to right. The almost a tic-tac-toe is one of my favorites here. Come down. There. Just a little hints of some different colors. I do that in most of my art. I will pair things up like a light yellow and a dark yellow. It's a really quick way to add fun and depth without thinking too hard. Or mixing colors. Some of us don't like doing it. Alright, so the orange, I have a dark orange. Maybe I have a small container. Okay, I have a dark organic orange. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to pick a couple spots. It's darker than the color I did, so it's going to be kind of scary being this bold, but I'm going to do it for you. Okay. Let's see. Interesting things. There's a little yellow marker that I don't like, but it's kind of close to that. Ooh, scary. Alright, I'm gonna go here, do a couple marks. Maybe over here there's some weird thing that I don't like. Ooh, that looked really cool. That made my eyes kind of like bug out. Okay, I didn't want to do too many. One more. Yeah, but just a couple. Ooh. Every once in a while I'll do like 2 little marks like that. Looks so good. Satisfying. Okay, we're back to our mega rainbow. Happy Pride Month to all. Now we're going to go to red. The red I have, this is cadmium red, so we're going to do darker than that as our like highlight or low light, I guess. Oh, it'd be so cool if I opened these paints before I started. Look at that. Quinacridone red. Same thing as before, just a couple slashes to make it interesting. Covering mistakes. Covering mistakes or making it busy. You can make it as busy as you want. Alright, what needs something? There's something like that needs to be happening right here. Maybe we need like a light green. Huh. I think that's what we need. I think maybe, yeah, okay. Light green with this brush. Ooh, I'm gonna have to wash a brush. Cool. Light green. Actually, it's yellow green. I always call it light green though, so welcome. Okay, so we need to somehow add some yellow green here. I just need something between this green and this yellow. So all I'm doing is taking a color in the same family, a lighter green, boom. Now I think we could bust a little bit of a lighter blue right here. These stripes are bugging me. Let's fix it. We're gonna go with phthalo turquoise. Yeah. We're making our sweet rainbow. We're only 20 minutes into this art. And this isn't like, you know, regular rainbow color or regular pride color, but we're doing accents, highlights and lowlights now, so you'll still catch the vibe. Check this out. This stripe here needs something to cover it. This blue stripe here in the art needs something. Let's cross it out. I'm a little scared, but I can always paint over it, right? Ooh. Oh, that made it so nice for me. Just broke that up a little bit. Okay. Really bright one. Okay. Let's move on to the purple. What did we decide for the purple? Are we going to go higher, like lighter or darker? I think we should go darker. Why not? If I can't open it though. We're going lighter. Oh my gosh. Please don't make it so. Alright, hold on. Yeah, it's close enough. Alright, we're going to use this mix I have that looks really close to quinacridone purple. I'm going to save these brushes' lives. Look at that. Poor babies. Into the water. Okay, so I have this quinacridone purple. I mean violet. Gosh, quinacridone violet. Look how dark it is. Oh, novacolor. This is why you get it. So smooth. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can show you a couple of the moves I do right here. So these are my standard moves. Crisscrossing. Whee! I do that. I do this one a lot, where it's like almost like a tic-tac-toe. I do this tree one. And then every once in a while I'll do like 2 really thick stripes or 3 really thick stripes and see how it kind of offsets it. Okay, back to the painting. Boop. Oh yeah, that's what it needed. Just trying to give it some interesting stuff without ruining it. You can always paint over it. feeling this. This is pretty cool. I think this needs one of my, what I just talked about. Just two thick really stripes right there, just to make it have a little bit of an anchor. And to oppose those thick stripes, check this out. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go three stripes, vertical, ties it all together. Excuse me. We are 25 minutes in and I finished my painting. How sick is this? Happy Pride, everyone. But really, happy rainbow. This is cool. Anyone who likes colors will like this painting. Here's some detail. I love using the whole rainbow. It's not just for celebrating Pride, which I am saying, go for it, have fun. But to me, it also represents like inclusion, you know, diversity, everyone playing together on the playground. Anyways, thanks for watching me make art. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you want me to paint or what colors you like. Okay, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. I'm still practicing and learning, so all your suggestions are welcome. Hopefully I didn't mumble the whole time. I'm extremely awkward in real life. Okay, cool. Thank you. Enjoy your day.